I just got back from Costco and we picked up a whole pepperoni pizza and a couple hot dogs that I'm going to share with the girls. Grab the pieces you guys want. You can have the cooked ones if you want, man. Kaylin, you want pizza?
Not yet.
I'm going to start with a pepperoni pizza. And I still have a little bit of ranch left over from Wingstop. And a Diet Coke. I actually prefer Diet Pepsi. Let me know in the comments which one you guys prefer. The Diet Coke or Diet Pepsi? Oh, by the way, I'm joined by my two daughters again today since they're off from school this week. Have a good meal, sweeties. It's funny. They have to look in the camera to say, but you guys are sitting right here. Kaylin,
What?
put it down and eat.
I did eat. I'm full.
You finished?
Finish my apple.
I told you to wait.
I didn't know you were gonna finish.
Oh, we really don't know.
You tell me.
Oh, that was a cheese pull. I didn't realize. Oh,
Me too.
you want
I want
the warm one?
Yeah.
Go ahead. Give me your plate.
Don't want to be in the camera.
I'm just gonna edit it out.
Okay. They were gonna talk.
Don't interrupt my video.
Isn't it awkward?
Hmm?
Isn't it awkward if you don't talk?
I also picked up a hot dog. I filled it with relish, mustard, and ketchup. I asked for some onions on the side. I have a second one. Something black in there. Good thing I'm eating it at home instead of outside, where I have to talk to people. You guys want to hear a story about me growing up that had grandma and grandpa in it? I was thinking, one of the stories, since we just came from the dentist, is how I used to have like these gold cap teeth when I was a kid because I ate so many sweets.
Gold?
I'm sorry, did I say gold? Silver cap teeth.
Like Maddie said?
Does Manny have silver?
I used to. And then that was.
Yeah, but I had a lot of them. Like half my teeth were capped. I remember when the caps would like start falling off when I got older, the smell of the rotten tooth underneath was kind of pretty disgusting.
Okay. Your teeth were rotten.
Well, the teeth underneath had a lot of cavities already. And so they covered it, but they never really fixed it. I think they just they just cap them really until they fall out on their own.
They don't even do anything.
Guess not. That was when I was like very young. When I got a little older and we moved to the Bay Area. Because I got most of my cap teeth when we were in Monterey. When we moved up to the Bay Area, we had this one doctor, a dentist, who was, because I was so small at the time, I can't proportionally tell you how big he was. I just remember he had really big fingers. And sometimes he would stick his fingers in my mouth to, work on a cavity or something. Because every 6 months that I went to the dentist, I had a new cavity. At least one. Like Caitlin, like always. I was so notoriously bad. That's why Caitlin's my twinsy, because she likes the same things as me, and she ends up being bad just like me.
This is what you should be like in your videos. You're very casual. You know? You're not like reading off a script. You sound normal. Not a very deep voice which reads off a script and does
Yesterday you said
thumbnails.
Very what?
You were like, did with the boys.
I'm gonna drop down like Mr. T.
So weird.
I pity the fool. That's what Mr. T used to say. I pity the fool. I want to put ranch in my...
Oh, don't.
I don't know if it's going to be good because with ranch and
No,
ketchup,
weird.
it doesn't sound like it's good, huh?
Don't they have ranch ketchup? Or is that ranch and no ketchup and mayo?
It's
Mayo?
orange sauce.
Yeah, you have the ketchup.
Orange sauce.
Mayo.
Oh yeah, Teo. Oh, don't.
So because every 6 months I was at the dentist getting cavities filled, they always put our appointment at the last appointment of the day because he knew that he was going to have to stay after to do my cavities. The thing is, I had my cavities done without ever getting the shot because you guys know how I hate needles, right? So what he would do is he would have his, they don't call them nurses, secretary? Assistant. His assistant would sit in the chair next to me and say, hold my hand and squeeze it if it hurts. And then he would start with his big fingers sticking in my mouth, looking around, and start working on my teeth. He would always ask, are you okay? Okay. And I would try my hardest not to squeeze because I was scared if I squeezed her hand, she would let him know that I was hurt. And then he would give me a shot. And I didn't want the shot no matter what. So I used to just grin and bear it. And I remember every single time it hit the nerve, it would send like a shock down to my jaw of pain. That's probably why I don't like dentists that much.
Just because of a needle?
Yeah, I was scared of that needle. I was willing to take the pain from that. I don't know what that thing
like a
is.
drill.
Yeah, the drill.
Oh.
I would rather take the pain of the drill hitting the nerve than the needle going in one time just to,
How old
stop.
were you?
That was until I became an adult. I never took a shot. Yeah.
At least
I
they
still-
were
I take
nice
shots
to you
now.
and held your hand.
Hmm?
At least they were nice to you and held your hand.
When I was younger.
Oh, well, yeah, obviously.
Was she pretty?
She was. Well, pretty for an older person. I don't remember how old she was. I mean, she wasn't like I would guess she's probably late 20s, early 30s. You know, when I was young and growing up, I never really liked girls my age. I always liked older women.
Ew, no. That's not.
Her mom is younger than you.
She's not.
Yeah, but she's not like a teen. I don't like, but I guess that's a good thing, right? Because now I think about it, and I look back. Liking a girl who's underdeveloped is kind of gross. Anyways, you know?
But if they're the same age,
Yeah,
there's
if
no
you're
They're still underdeveloped.
So?
I liked girls in their 20s, like college girls or older, because by that time they were already fully developed. I mean, for the most part, they're not going to develop anymore.
When was your first girlfriend?
I had my first girlfriend when I was in college.
No,
It is.
don't lie.
No,
Dating, well,
I did not
Don't
date.
let a date
I did
count.
not.
Taking the movie counts. Holding their hand at school counts.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't do that. I never held anyone's hand at school.
I don't think it was college.
Well,
Ugh.
well, I was out of high school and in college. The girl that I was seeing was a senior in high school.
Ew.
But we didn't do anything until after she graduated.
Good to know. Was she your first?
I don't think that's appropriate.
Or kiss.
Oh, I don't remember.
I don't think she was your first. I think you had it with someone else. I swear that when you were in high school.
No, well, there was a situation that occurred. I don't really want to talk about, but there's this older college girl that I wasn't dating, but I don't know. I can't tell you guys. It's so weird.
You were cheating on her?
Cheating?
With
No.
another college?
No. At the time, I wasn't in college at the time, so I wasn't dating anyone. And it was just a really brief. I don't know what you'd even call it. Okay, I did like a lot of girls growing up,
Was it Anthony?
and some of them were older. But the thing is, I never dated them because, I mean, at the time, I only worked during the summer, so I didn't have a lot of money. And when I did have money, I wanted to spend it on Lego. I didn't want to spend it on girls. Even though I was in like high school, I used to still love playing with Lego. So I would always go to the toy aisle and buy Lego whenever I had money. And then Grandma went and gave my Lego collection away.
Who?
When did she give it away? She gave it away while I was to one of my nephews, or my cousin's son. Here's one more pizza. I'm full, but I'm gonna eat one more, just so I can finish off the ranch.
If you don't finish the ranch, I'll finish it for you later.
How are you gonna finish it later?
Because I'm going to eat more pizza later.
I was actually, well, I'm shy now still, but in high school I was super shy, especially around girls.
I don't believe that.
Hmm?
I don't believe
You're
that.
not shy.
I'm definitely shy.
No, you go out there and present yourself to the world.
You're very extroverted.
No, I'm an introvert.
No, you're not.
Did you see my shirt that I have?
Yes, I saw your shirt, but that's not true.
That's just what you call yourself, but you talk to everybody.
Everybody.
Because I forced myself to. Otherwise, I wouldn't. I'm an introvert loner. That's what I would call myself. A shy introvert loner.
Oh, but you're not.
A loner is different than an introvert.
Very different.
How's it different?
Introvert just means like you're not like outgoing, but loner means like you don't
want to talk to
alone.
anybody.
Alone, like you're antisocial. Introvert doesn't mean you're like
Introvert just means like you don't like going out there, but you want to have a small group of friends like Maddie.
I'm an introvert, not you.
I'm an extrovert. Dad's an extrovert too. Mom's an introvert.
I'm not an extrovert.
Yes, you
An
are.
introvert is a person who finds stimulation from their inner world of thoughts and.
What?
Does that mean?
Is that introvert or extra?
Intro.
Oh.
What is that? Okay, let's look at this picture here. Spends more time in head with thoughts. May need to think before speaking, which is internal processing.
That's me. Why do you think I pause so often? A lot of times, the reason I'm pausing, because while I'm talking to you, I'm having another conversation in my mind. And then I lose my train of thought because the thought that I'm thinking in my mind overtakes whatever I'm saying out of my mouth.
But you talk so much.
So you have to think before you say.
I think I learned that from growing up, right? Because with grandma and grandpa, they only speak to me in Vietnamese, right? So whenever I hear them speaking to me in Vietnamese, my mind has to translate it in my head. And then I have to So I take what I hear, which is a Vietnamese, translate it to English, which is my first language, and then think about what I'm going to say in response and come up with the Vietnamese translation, and then hopefully I'm saying it correctly.
Well, that's
Right?
not the same. It's just you're just trying to find the translation. It's not the
Caitlin,
same.
don't do that.
Like introvert thinking before saying is like thinking what to say and how to not how to say it in like a different language, but like
No, but I'm doing that and I'm doing both. I have to
Okay.
translate and think.
But every time Grandma and Grandpa talk to you, you answer right away.
Not always.
Let me read
I need to use
this.
the bathroom.
Plus, I've had like 50 something years of practice and that by now. You'd think I'd get a little bit better.
I thought
Okay, conversations. A shy.
Well, first meaning maybe the first thing I learned when I was growing up. But once we came to the US, it went to English as my first language. Wingstop ranch and pizza dough bread is good.
Okay. Do you feel energy drained when you have a social interaction? Like you feel exhausted after spending time in social situations like large crowds?
Well, in general, I avoid large crowds, so I don't have to have those interactions.
Okay, I'm gonna do this.
It's a test.
Yeah. I wanna see if it actually works. Okay. When a stranger talks to me, I consider it an opportunity to make a connection. Disagree, not really. I don't know, there's these weird 5 dots.
What do they mean?
I don't know, like disagree all the way down
Strongly disagree or strongly agree?
here. Yeah, and then you can have the
I would strongly agree.
strongly agree. Being out with a big group of friends all night can be exhausting.
Strongly agree.
I consider myself to be an assertive person.
Assertive?
You know what?
I know. I've taken tests before. The only thing I know. I consider myself to be an assertive person. Ooh.
That's what I said.
It depends on the situation. If it's work related, then I would say yes, but in my general life, I don't think I'm that assertive.
You wanna be
So
in
I
the
would
middle?
say, yeah, I'd be in the middle.
It is not unusual for me to get lost in thought around other people.
Oh, absolutely agree. Strongly agree.
I think that being on a reality show would be a nightmare.
Isn't YouTube a reality show? It is sort of a nightmare. I don't know. Let's see. I think being on a reality show. I think if it's a scripted, then I would agree. So maybe slightly agree.
I don't mind talking about anything, even if I'm not that knowledgeable about it.
You just described my whole YouTube channel.
So, strongly agree.
I guess.
I'd rather spend one-on-one time with a close friend than get together with a
Oh,
friend.
strongly agree.
It's better to have a roommate than live alone.
Oh, no, I want to live alone. So strongly disagree. Oh, well, I don't know. I mean, I live with mom. She's kind of like my roommate.
So, kinda disagree.
No, but I guess I would want to live. Okay, if they're not talking about dating, right? Because if it's a roommate, it's probably someone
Like in college.
I'm just sharing. Yeah, so I would rather live alone.
It's
I actually tried the roommate thing. I didn't like it.
No?
No, not that I had a good roommate. I just didn't like having another person
We're
around.
doing a survey on introvert or extroverts.
Oh, wait, say that again.
It's disappointing to review my weekly schedule and see that it includes no social plans. So your schedule doesn't have any social plans. It's
So I'm sad about that.
it's disappointing. Like, do you think it's disappointing?
Oh, totally disagree. I want no social plans.
At work meetings, I think it's important to speak up.
Ooh, I mean, yes, because it's a work meeting, but I would rather not. But I would say yes, you have to speak up in a work meeting.
So
Otherwise,
just kind of.
no, I strongly agree. Don't bounce.
Well, do you think it's important to speak often or just speak up?
Is that the next question or?
No, it's the same question. I just
At work meetings, I think it's important to speak up often. Agree.
Often?
Strongly agree. Yeah, at work you have to speak up. Otherwise, you're not getting work done. I mean, why would you not bring up concerns or expectations, right?
I have a lot of fun playing tricks on my friends and family.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Slightly agree.
I like to get my friends and coworkers excited about our plans.
Ooh. I don't know. Well, first of all, I don't want to make plans with them. So, I'll say I'm in the middle of that.
I don't like to feel pushed into dancing at parties.
Oh, absolutely agree.
When I'm in charge, I prefer meeting with people one-on-one to hold large brainstorming sessions.
One-on-one for large brainstorming? No, I would rather do it in a group setting. So I would say slightly disagree.
When I go to a party, I often think about how early it would be appropriate to leave.
When I go to a party,
I often think about how early it would be appropriate to leave.
when I go to a party, I often think about how early it would be appropriate to leave. Yeah, probably. If I'm going to a party, I'm probably already thinking before I get there how do I leave early.
So strong with this.
But then you know my personality is I like to stay behind to help clean. So that's my conundrum, I guess you would say.
So slightly.
No, I totally agree. I'm always trying to leave early. I just don't because I feel obligated to stay and help clean.
If someone is interesting enough, I could happily spend an evening just listening to their stories.
Strongly agree.
In work or in life, I'd rather take some time to consider the next steps, even if others are eager to rush ahead.
Strongly agree.
As a kid, I was always the first volunteer to read aloud.
Never. No, strongly disagree.
One of the great attractions of travel is the opportunity to meet new people.
Ooh, that one I don't know because I like to meet new people, but if they don't speak my language, like if I'm in the US traveling, I would agree to that. But if I'm in a foreign place, then it gets tiring trying to communicate with someone who can't communicate with you. Yeah, so I guess it would be, I don't know.
In the middle.
Yeah, I'll just say in the middle.
Okay, last question. A day spent alone working on my hobbies sounds perfect.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
You are somewhat introverted.
See? Told you.
Somewhat. You're not strongly. It's like 36 out of 100. Which is,
So what 100 is introvert or extrovert?
Actually, it says 0 to 18 is strongly introverted, 19 to 36 is somewhat introverted.
And where am I?
You're 36,
So I'm right at the border of slightly and what?
You're at the border of somewhat introverted and mixed sign.
If you took out all those work questions, then I would probably be strongly introverted.
There might be another
But
one.
it's because when you're at work, you have responsibilities.
You're basically
right?
an ambivert.
Ambivert?
Yeah, that's where
Is that
you
a new
go.
word?
A person whose personality.
Maybe I'm just someone who doesn't want to lose their job.
A person whose personality type lies between introversion and extroversion. Yeah, you're basically that. Possesses traits of both and adapting their behavior to the demands of the situation. So yeah, you're an ambivert.
There you go.
You're not.
Yeah, but I don't know. I think that's kind of flawed because as work-related stuff, isn't it? I think if you took out the work-related stuff, you'd find that I'm a very, very extroverted person or introverted person. I would really rather not. I mean, if it wasn't for you two, I'd probably be a hermit somewhere in the woods.
I would somewhat believe that.
Yeah, I would. Well, maybe not the woods because it's too far for Amazon to deliver my Lego. But I don't know. That's just a quick meal, but it ended up being kind of long with all those questions. So I don't know how it's going to play out in this recording, but hey, thanks for joining us for another meal. I really appreciate you. Thank you. And I hope you make it a fantastic day. I'll see you in my next video. Take care now. Bye.